Assalamualaikum dear students. My name is Naveed Khan, your physics teacher from Allied School Abdulaziz campus. I hope all of you are fine at your places. May Allah save you from outgoing pandemic. Precautions are necessary for your health. Stay home and stay safe. Today I am here to explain you about summer task. I will explain briefly how to solve summer task. So let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our summer task consists of three major parts. The part number 1 is multiple choice question. Part 2 is short questions and conceptual questions. And part number 3 is long questions. So let's move towards our part number 1, which is multiple choice question. In this portion, you guys have some question with their answer in given options. You have to encircle the right option. Solve these MCQs on the lead sheet or on the summer task sheet, which is already given to you. So our first MCQ is Dash predicted about artificial satellite about 300 years ago. Here are four options: Galileo, number B, Newton, C, Einstein, and D, Faraday. Among these four options, one is correct and you have to encircle the correct answer. Let's move towards our next part. Our next part is short questions and conceptual question. I'm going to explain some of the questions here. Our first question is define gravitation or force of gravitation. So what is the force of gravitation? In the universe, there exists a force between the bodies due to which every body of the universe attracts every other body. This force is known as force of gravitation. There is a question: if every body of the universe attracts every other body, then the two chairs and the two pens and the two books which are on the table, if the two books are on the table, two pens are on the table, why these books are not attracting each other? Its answer is the force of attraction between them is very small, which can be neglectable. And another view is there is a force of attraction due to the earth, which is called gravitational force of the earth, which is higher than the force of attraction between these two books or these two pens. Okay, I'm going to explain another question. Question number 5. Define orbital velocity. It is the velocity of the satellite which move around the earth at a specific height. It means a satellite is moving around the earth with a specific velocity. Its velocity is called orbital velocity. I am going to explain another question, question number 6. What do you know about GPS? What do you know about Global Positioning System? GPS is a satellite navigation system. It helps us to find the exact position of an object anywhere on the land, on the sea, or in the air. GPS consists of 24 Earth satellites. These satellites revolve around the Earth twice a day with a speed of 3.87 km per second. GPS is a system through which you can find the exact location of any of the object anywhere in the earth or in the land or in the sea. Okay, I'm going to move towards our next part, which is long questions. In this part, you have to answer the question with detail and you have to explain your answer with example, with mathematical form. If there is I'm going to explain one of them. Our first question is state and explain Newton's law of gravitation. Next question is explain the gravitation field. Okay, I'm going to explain question number 5, which is what are artificial satellites? Define orbital velocity, and what do you know about communication satellite? Our question number 5 consists of 3 parts. It have 3 parts. So I'm going to explain question number 5. The first part is artificial satellite. An object that revolves around the planet is called a satellite. Some are natural satellites and some are artificial satellites. The moon revolves around the earth, so moon is the natural satellite of the earth. Because moon is not in our control, it moves around the earth naturally. Now come towards artificial satellites. Scientists have sent many objects into the space. Some of these revolve around the earth. These are called artificial satellites. And what is the orbital velocity? Satellite need a specific velocity to move around the earth. It is called the orbital velocity. The last part of this question is communication satellite. Actually, communication satellite help us to give information about the other countries in our countries without usage of the time, without loss of the time. Communication satellites take 24 hours to complete their one revolution around the earth. Means communication satellites appear to us as a geostationary satellite. As earth also complete one rotation about its axis in 24 hours, hence these communication satellites appear to be stationary with respect to the earth. It is due to this reason that the orbit of such a satellite is called geostationary orbit. Dish antennas sending and receiving the signal from the communication satellites have fixed direction depending upon their location on the earth. I hope you will follow my instruction which are given above. In case if you have any difficulty or you want to have help in any of the question or topic, you can contact me in the group or on my personal number. I will render my services for your convenience at any time. Thank you for listening. Allah Hafiz.